button remotes. Only $100.
Boy, season's greetings to you all from Menards.
And I'm here with John Kirchhoff from Nordica Ski Company. Good morning to you.
Good morning, buddy.
Skiing, obviously, on a lot of people's minds this morning, and
Absolutely.
you were telling me during the break some good news for people, the status with the ski slopes right now.
Yeah, absolutely. The snow guns are on across northern Michigan this morning, and the great thing there is that means every snow gun that they own is on, and it looks like we'll have resort openings across the region this morning, which is phenomenal.
Oh, it's very exciting for people who are waiting. What are some of the trends we're seeing this year as far as what people are doing new this year when they're getting ready to hit the slopes?
There's a ton of innovation. There's a fun new trends that are coming out. Integration through companies like Giro with helmets, with locking up the helmet and the goggle for greater comfort.
Let me try
greater
this
protection.
here.
You know, I think this is actually your size as well. And maybe we'll get you out in the parking lot doing a little slip and slide afterwards.
That's right. Well, I'm going to throw it on because there's been a lot of helmet talk. In fact, Michigan considering a helmet law.
Yep.
So let's strap
Perfect
this bad
lockup
boy
right
on.
there. It looks, you can see when he drops the goggle down, everything integrates and goes.
Perfect.
Strap them up, point them down, you'll be ready to roll. In addition to that, boot trends are great comfort. You'll see things like heat as a product here. Just like you have heated leather seats in your car, you can actually have heat in your boots as well, which is phenomenal to keep you roasty and toasty on the hill. Some of the other trends is greater access and ease getting in and out of the boots, and the boots becoming much more innovative in terms of how they control your energy going down the hill for control.
Well, and I was going to say, how does this impact the skier? I mean, making sure your feet are warmer. I mean, as far as performance goes, I'd imagine that's going to help you out when you're out there.
I laugh that most of us skied through the era that I grew up skiing because we were cold, we were wet, we were uncomfortable. And the fact is now boots are incredibly dry, they insulate well, and they wrap your foot comfortably like your favorite pair of shoes do versus, you know, what we grew up with.
Well, and we couldn't talk about skiing without talking about skis here.
Absolutely.
Skis are so much different these days. The way they're cut, really. Most people get up and cut left and right on skis these days. Tell me about these models behind us and how skis have changed in the last couple of years.
So Nordica is doing a couple of cool things, and you see kind of a nice little bandwidth here. We've gone from narrower waisted skis that are great for the front side of the mountain in the groomed conditions, and as we migrate over here to the left, you're going to see things getting wider, fatter, and fuller. And we jump into wider waist footprints to give you greater versatility, greater control in different environments and snow conditions. You'll even see one of my favorites here, the new Nordica Patron for this year, that is just a big fat board with a lot of rocker, which means the tip and the tail come off the snow. So as we go wider, it makes it easier to initiate and control through the turn and power through different snow types.
Very cool. Well, John, I want to thank you so much for coming in here this morning, and a lot of good things to look at here. These boots, I mean, they're awesome, not to mention the heaters inside them. You can't go wrong. But John, thanks a lot. I know a lot of people looking forward to getting out and hitting the slopes with their helmets. Don't forget the safety. Now let's turn things over to Joe Charlevoix, standing by with a look